Hi, I'm continuing with this sample that I cut from the Sonate da Camera, chamber music by Gregor Friedrich Händel. We are at the sonata number 7, the Larghetto, bar 5. I suppose that the original text was and the ornamentation, very elegant, is a doppel appoggiatura. The simple appoggiatura or but doppel there is two notes, both F and D. And the elegance is done with this rhythm. This is very, very elegant. After, the simplified part is supposed to be the first is changing the rhythm. G, F, 216 became, and then this is very interesting for going from D to B. Let's make 3 notes. But the first of these 3 notes is more long. And then the B, there is the trill of cadenza. So we play both. And then there is this jump between F sharp and C, and this appoggiatura do C B, this became C A B. So instead of course you have to be sure what is the chord. In this case was so. I'm sorry. The people asking to the flute maker that they have to make instrument that they will not be closed immediately with moisture, with humidity. Okay, the maker solved the problem but create a new problem that for a professional is a bad problem, that this instrument heat a lot of air, so you can't make long sentence. This was a xenon, but if I take, well, you have to find it. If I take the Yamaha, it lasts air. Okay. Ever Sonata 7 Larghetto bar 22. This is interesting. It's a little more complicated. G, F, E, D, C, a scale. But there is different solution. For example, for going from F to E, Handel wrote 4/32. And then the last note, D, C, is considered like a note of cadenza. So both are. In the Allegro, there is a lot of ornament written, but I was not interested in this. I was interested in doing something that changed the score. I think that the 16ths, bar 72, are an ornamentation of a quarter. Going from B to A, and then a tempo di Gavotti, bar 9, it could be that was the original text of. If you check, the written note are at their place, and there is another one that is not written. There was a lot of possibility. Or, but Handel chose. And then in the bar 16, instead of making ED, CD. But for making all this note, we have to start before. So you will make the first E before the written one. The written one was here. But you will play if you don't want to make this, you have to make triolet. It is possible, of course. Do, mi, re, do, re, do, si, la, si, re, do, si, do. Okay, it's possible. But it's more elegant if you make something fluid. I will play both. Okay. And now, ever in the Gavotta, it was G sharp, A, B, and is making. So there is an anticipation of A, G, G, A, and then a trill upon A. And after, for going to B until D, it's make a note that's totally not written and with a big distance. How it's possible? Because the harmony in this moment is the chord, the fifth, the seventh dominant, the dominant of A minor. E, G sharp, B, D. So after B, you can make an E. And after D, you can make a B. After C, you can make an A, but not for harmonical reason, but for melodical reason. But not, attention, it's not good if after B you make an F sharp. It's not wrong, but it's not. It's more elegant if after B you make a C. So the last four A's are. This is much better. That. I will play C, A, it was possible to make C, A, B, G sharp, but after you have a repetition between two G sharp. So it's more elegant. C, A, B, C. I will play both, and then trill cadence upon G sharp. I will play simplified and ornamented. And then after, in the bar 25, the melody is C, B, C, B. This C, B, C, B, C, B is alternate with an E, because E is a note that is in the chord A, C, E, and in the chord E, G sharp, B. So a note that is present in the dominant and tonic chord, the most important chord of the tonality. So E is the most important note of the tonality A minor. So we can think that the original text was that the first way of making ornamentation was, and then on this E it was mordant with D sharp. It's more elegant. You can make a real mordant, but it's much more elegant and fluid, and yeah, I prefer, and Handel too preferred, if you make all 8. I will play 3 samples. Okay? Oh, it's warm here. And now we are at the Allegro, the famous Allegro that's not easy for the recorder player. The first ornament, it is a measured trill upon F, but it is an ornament upon F, so we can imagine that the original text was and in the first 2 quarters the ornamentation is the measured trill, but also for going to the E, to the F, E, F, that is in anticipation of F. E, F, F. Is a rare ornamentation, because normally we prefer to make, but is helped here because it's written F, but with a trill we start with G. So the first 3 note will be E, F, G. I will play. And then at the last bar of the line, it was, and it is F, G, A, G, but not like triolet, but Bach used a lot the opposite, the 3rd note long. But Handel used more probably both. I'm sorry. And now. Okay. And then, very simple ornamentation. It was this basso of Chacona. And like the Folia. I will repeat it because I did a mistake. of D sharp. With ornaments upon D sharp. Now, in the Sonata 8, that is for oboe, originally in C minor and here in F minor for alto recorder, we can imagine that this 3/16 B, C, D was an ornamentation of one note. And then the last one, E, with ending with C, because in this point the chord, the harmony is C, E natural, G. So you can finish with E, but you can also finish E, C. I will play again both. Lovely. Now in the adagio there is something simple for going F, A flat, G. Instead of a jump, the text could be and the ornamentation, very simple, very elegant. So it's going from F to A, but after, for going from A to G, there is many solutions. You can make B flat or you can make F. Or I prefer the second. Yes, it's Allegro, Sonata 8, number 8, bar 19. And just a simple way for going from F to A flat, F, E natural, F, G, A flat, with E natural because it's F minor. And then for going from G to F, I will play both. I'm sorry. Yes, without ornament. And then for finish this third lesson, Sonata number 9. Largo, bar 1, famous. The ornamentation is very elegant because on the E there is an appoggiatura and a repetition, anticipation of D, but not triolet. So I will play both. A wonderful ornamentation. Sonata number 9, Largo, bar 8. The first ornamentation is for going to D, to B natural. The D is repeated. It changed in. This is a very simple way of ornamentation, to repeat something but with a rhythmical significance. And then this chord with this rhythmical structure the first is very simple, B, A, G sharp, and after just the note that is between G sharp and E, and the note that is between E and C. What happened now, it's unusual, it was C, A, and normally is. But he is making is related of what happened after. The A is a levare on F, from F. This is really unusual. Wonderful, of course, but very unusual. Because normally we make so with the accent upon the A. But Handel decided to put an accent to stress a note that's out of the harmony. Here the harmony is A, C, E, and insist upon the B. After we have to F. To repeat something is a rhetorical intensification. No, no. But if you make no, 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 something rhythmical, it's more dramatic. Not only the last note, instead of E, he wrote an appoggiatura. So here there is a lot of wonderful ornamentation. I will play both. I hope it has been useful. Bye bye.